So in this video, we're going to be creating a Facebook like button, and we're going to be adding it into the website using what's called a widget. A widget is just a way of you adding code to your website. So that's code from anywhere else, so like Facebook, maybe Google, maybe PayPal if you wanted a PayPal buy now button, something along those lines where they give you a bit of code, you add it into your website wherever you want using a widget. So the first thing we need to do is to get that piece of code from the website that you're linking from. So in my case, where we're going to be adding the Facebook like button, we're going to get that piece of code from Facebook. And I've already got it open here. It's basically you go to Facebook, you search for the like button, and it gives you a little interface for being able to create that piece of code. So first of all, we want to change the URL that we want to like from the developers page to our own website. And then it shows you what it's going to look like. So you can see that you've got the like button and you've also got the share in there. And the share's in there because it's included here, include share button. So if I take that out, then it will then remove it from that piece of code. There's also a couple of different ways of showing that button. So you can select it to suit your own needs, and it doesn't have to be called like. You can also have it called recommend. It's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to style this the way that I want it to be displayed to my visitors, and then click on the button where it says get code, and it will generate the code for me. Now with Facebook is slightly different, because it gives you different options, different ways of being able to add it. So here we're not going to have this linking through to the image files blog. Ignore that part, yours won't be there. But we do want it using HTML5. HTML5 is the best way, the most up-to-date method for linking and integrating with sites. So HTML5 is what we want. And you can see that on the HTML5 option, we get two pieces of code. So we need to copy and paste twice. First of all, it says this part should be displayed after the opening body tag. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then this part should be put in wherever we want the button to be displayed. Well, we want the button to be displayed at the bottom of every single web page in my site. So we're going to put that part in the footer. And this part we need to add just after the opening body tag. So let's get that bit done first. If you click in the box, it'll all select, and then you can either right click and copy, or you can Control C or other shortcut method depending on what browser you're using. Then log into your image file account and go to My Websites, Customize Design, Site Layout, Embed Custom HTML, and when I click on there, it will show me some different boxes, and you can see just here the second box down, it's body start. The HTML is embedded just after the body tag, and if we go back to Facebook, it says just after the opening body tag. So that's what we want. We want to paste that code into that box right there, the second one down, because they've asked for it after the body tag. So that bit is done. All we need to do is to click on save, and then all we need to do from that point is to add the piece of code where we want the widget to appear. So now we're going to be adding the widget. First of all, select the code again and right click and copy. Go back to your image file page, and this time we're going to be creating that widget. So go to My Website, Pages, Widgets shown in text editor. Click in there and we will be able to create a widget. You can create 8 at a time. As soon as you click on save, it will give you another 8 empty boxes, so you can actually create as many as you want. You can see that the first thing is the name. So we're going to give it a name of Facebook like button. You can call it whatever you want. Your visitors won't ever see it. Description, you can put it in there if you want. It's optional. And then you paste in that HTML. You don't need to do anything else because it will create something specially for us. So let's just click on Save. And that will save that widget to your widget library. Now we need to add it to the page. Go to My Websites, Main. We're going to add it to our site footer, but you could add it to an individual page if you wanted. So I'm going to go to Customize Design, Site Footer, and there we will see the Rich Text Editor, our editor window that will be displayed at the bottom of every one of our web pages. Click on the Image button and it will open up a window, and we need to choose from our library. So this is the window that's just opening up, and if I scroll down right down to the very bottom, you can see this is the area for our custom widgets, and we've got a Facebook like. It's tiny so it doesn't fit the whole text in, but all we need to do is to select it. So you click on that, click on OK, and we've added that Facebook like icon, that Facebook like button. So here we are, we've got it in the right place. We want it to the left of the page, but obviously you can align it wherever you want. Click on Save All, and that's it. The Facebook like button is now on every one of my web pages.